Hello.
Hey,
Hi, everybody.
what's up?
Anybody else no longer employed as of today? Just me?
Maybe just you. I'm sure there's someone else in the world that got fired today. Probably.
Yeah. Technically, mine was severance, so. Or, whatever you want to call
It's
it.
the best kind of
Separation.
termination. Yeah, that's great.
The kind where I get paid to leave.
Yeah.
So.
How's everyone doing?
I signed the paperwork, and it was like 10 minutes I had no longer had access to stuff. So, I was like, well, hoping nobody needed anything from me, because that's it. I don't have access anymore.
Now you don't have to deal with it ever again.
I am on the Tribune.
You're free.
Oh, I think Elder L Stagmoss looks to be the best of this set.
Okay.
Like
It does have Z-Force Agent. Proven great card.
Sanctum Untamed Saurian, I would be shocked if like this combination would reach anything remotely playable in this set.
Jeez.
Like this does not this is the type of combination of houses in the set that I think like you just get high rolled after high rolled. You might win a game where you high roll, but anything
You could like establish a really oppressive board with that combo.
Eddie's
Ow.
busting up in.
Ow.
He's busting up in.
You can get some gains. Yeah. Capture a lot of amber.
I think you just have to work so much harder to get it.
That's probably true. Yeah. It's
It is 7:30.
It's 7:30, yeah. Where we are. 7:31 indeed, in fact. Logos Dinos Untamed.
Yeah, but the Logos probably lubricates the deck, right? In this case, the like I don't know how you escape like a mid-game 2/2/2 hand, right? If your opponent is reacting to the things you're doing.
Man,
We both roll 5. Yeah.
6.
How's it feel? I feel free.
Do anything.
I can do whatever I want.
Okay, I'll keep.
Kilogalax Trench is fun with multiple breads. Oh, yeah, I can see that. So I will start working on that, I think, Friday. So I won the roll. I will begin, I'll begin the grand search on Friday. I will play, first off, does this have Hornswaddles? Or I lose
Always check for Hornswoggle.
Before I lose to Hornswaddle again, I'll play Altruist Rostrum. It's because it's like, in my head, I'm like, you don't lose to nearly the things that you did in Mass Mutations. Val Jericho.
I'm gonna play Jericho. I'm gonna play Frigorific Rod using Jericho's ability. I'm gonna play Unity or Discord to return Jericho to my hand. I'm gonna play Jericho. I'm gonna play a Francis the Economist, and then I'm gonna play a CXO Tabor.
I was just talking about that earlier. I did get Severance. Just talking about how Unity or Discord seems really good with Val Jericho. Why are you whining at me? Have I?
Jeez. We took away a squeaky toy. He doesn't want any other toys.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Gorm of Om. I'll play Orb of Wonder. I'll play Round Table.
Alright.
And then I'll play Marshall Ewer and Raise the Tide. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Bets?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Here, let me get the bet started. So if I were you, I would bet on the player that has Val Jericho and Tabor active for
I'm
a turn.
gonna say Star Alliance. Okay. I will play
Unemployment. I even believe that the COVID unemployment stuff has ended. And I'm not sure how it works.
Agent Septia.
I'm not sure how it works in the case where we agree. So I think because of severance, I don't get unemployment. Typically, unemployment is if you're fired or you're like forced out of work.
I'm gonna use Jericho to play Borrow.
Oh, okay. I looked for fucking Hornswoggle.
On the Orb of Wonder. I'm gonna use the Orb of Wonder.
If this were like a vault tour, I would just concede on the spot, but when it runs out, yeah, technically my severance covers 6 weeks of pay, but my benefits, like my benefits ended today with my unemployment, or with my with my job, with my employment, I should say.
I'll get Z-Wave Emitter.
Literally looked at the shadows to see if there was Hornswoggle. I swear, I have gotten to use Orb of Wonder, I think, twice in these games. And I think I've played it like 5 times in the last couple of weeks. So I qualify for Cobra, but my understanding is that Cobra is very expensive.
Reaper Tabor. Play.
And you can retroactively use Cobra.
Hard Simpson. I'll shield Lair of Jericho as well.
In the event something happens.
And reap.
I don't know how to say. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, I know it's only turn 3, but I consider this the mid game. I have a 2/2/2 hand. How am I supposed to get back in this game? This is my question. If it is 6 creatures, what am I supposed to do in this set to get back in it? Infighting? Infighting would be fine. Infighting would kill like 3 creatures. Anyway, I am going to say Sanctum. I will Gorm the Frigorific Rod. I am going to play Aha the Inconspicuous. I'll play Badge Magus. Marshal Ewer will kill Volmart. Marshal Ewer kill Agent Septia, because I don't want to lose to that card. I don't know, like I'll just lose, but okay, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll say Shadows.
Like a house cheat, yeah.
Play.
This would be a good time to cheat.
The Fly Inspector. I will play Booby Trap. Actually, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't do anything to Aha, but it does some damage to the others. The one guy. I will play. Using Jericho. Oh, she's warded.
Ewer has
Krakoa.
5 power because of Round Table. Round Table gives +1 power and taunt to knights, so technically it's like this.
Francis is going to fight the Badge Magus. Leech gain 1. And Marshal Ewer's 5 power.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and send the Hard Simpson into it.
Yep.
It had taken 2 already.
You're
from
right.
the Booby Trap. Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I am going to play Chelonia. I will play Mookling. I will play Keyfrog. I will Persistence Hunting Star Alliance. So you can literally use whatever you want. I will get 2 Amber, 1 for the Mookling, 1 for the Keyfrog. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Forge.
No.
Move. I will.
I wanted you to forge, but you're at 7, right?
Oh, yeah.
I would much rather prefer you forge for 8 here. I think that would let me like slightly crawl back into it. But any cool interactions with Aha? Unfortunately, no, not really. Doesn't seem to be.
Okay, I'll say Fathomable. Play Guilt Spine, Netcaster, Capture 1.
Honestly, Aha feels like a card that would pair well with Brobnar. You could get some fights with like Gengar, Chieftain, and stuff like that, right? Fight for free.
I'll use Jericho to play Z-Force Agent. I'll play a Seabringer over here. I'll discard General Sherman.
Since it just lets me win the game.
Yeah, Kakao will fight. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to first to last and purge all of the creatures with the highest power, which is going to be a bunch of Seabringer Koas. I am going to Strange Ordination. I am going to play Gatekeeper. Capture 2. Then Aha will fight Volmart. I will say check with 8. And it is your turn. I will... Yeah. First last would have been good then.
I say Starlance. I'll Reap with Tabor. Let me play Dipno Spymaster. I'm going to give Z-Force Agent, Z-Ray Blaster, and an Ambervac. So I take the Tide. Reap with Jericho. Will use the Jericho ability to sack of coins for 9. I can't take any damage here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keyforge. And fight 3 damage each neighbor. So fight the Aha. 2, take 3, but I gain 2. Okay. I'm done. Okay. Keyforge. Play. Unfathomable. I'll play Abandoned Ship to return all this to your hand. I will play Macolia, Netcaster, Storm Surge.
Comeback? You thought Justin was staging a comeback? Justin was ahead the whole game.
Use Diagnose Spymaster to Reap with Tabor. To play a Seeker Needle to capture 1. Jericho.
Yeah.
I'll play this Technobabble on my Guiltspine Netcaster, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess like no, it's fine. I can't read. Your turn. Okay. Forge. So I gotta draw my hand. I was behind. It's true. Alright. But you don't ready.
Oh, I don't? You played Storm Surge?
Okay, played Storm Surge. Yeah. Okay. Play Shadows. Steal 1. I will play a Sea Urchin and One-Eyed Willa.
You can...
I'll play this.
You can allow that comment. Mods, you can allow that comment. I don't know if a mod is here.
Yeah.
It's possible. So you can... You can change your local settings to lower the quality of the...
Yeah, there's a little like
there's
gear
a
icon.
There's a like a preference icon, like little gear. You click that, and you can put it into lower version, and that'll give you.
Discard a card from your hand at random.
Okay. Yeah, I think I actually get to play that deck twice tonight. I think the deck Justin plays first. I get to play.
Virtual bounce.
Oh yeah, you captured. How much amber did I have?
1.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
You have how much amber?
I have 8.
My creatures are untapped. My creatures are not
tapped.
My creatures are tapped. I will take 3 chains to raise the tide and play reach advantage.
Okay. Like I have no room.
I'll throw them on my Undagnathus, and then I'll Altruist Rostrum to your Jericho. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 1. Go ahead.
This is the most mess that's been in the board ever.
I don't. I've given up about. I've no longer care about the outcome of this game. I am detached from it. I lost the game when Borrow was played on Orb of Wonder. Like literally, the game was over. They needed the Orb of Wonder to maybe find an answer to Val Jericho. If you haven't noticed, he doesn't have Logos, but he is playing like 7 cards a turn or some shit. So.
Play Oracle Tracker. Play Techno Babylon, something.
Okay, I don't have any Amber Control in my hand. Oh my. I had infighting in this deck? I do actually have an infighting.
I am not even sure what I was doing at the end there because there's too much crap on the board. So I'm pretty sure it was all kosher though.
Hard to get for new players. I don't think new players are watching the stream right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think any new players are watching the tail end of round 1. What artifact makes you play? Yeah. My Orb of Wonder, when it gets borrowed, makes me play creatures like that. I mean, I think I probably still play Orb of Wonder there. He just, of course, had the borrow there. I literally cannot escape a game. I cannot get away in a game with any of my artifacts that have like a huge payoff. If I could just untap with them 1 turn later.
Spirit. Bird of Portavia Crater.
That is not true, Bill. Yeah, so it's just like I don't even know if Storm Surge is a catch-up mechanic, if it is more of a win more card.
It's generally win more, I think, yeah. Yeah, they're just kind of like there.
Well, the thing is that the Unfathomable stuff, with the exception of Maelstrom, is one-sided. Right? It's like, oh, okay, I'll just tap all of your creatures. And it's like, it may as well have been a board wipe, right? Because at least with the board wipe, their creatures died. In that situation, I played 6 creatures of the same house in the same turn, which could have been enough to get me back in the game if I got to use them, but I didn't get to. And then Justin still has 13 creatures on the table.
Okay.
I'll keep it.
Alright, I'm first. I will play this Venator also.
I will say Untamed. I'll play 2 Meliobis. Go ahead. I'll draw 2.
Untamed, I'll play Bumblebird. I'll play Fertility Chant.
Yeah, I think we have 2 Fertility Chants tonight.
Oh.
I had Fertility Chant in the last deck, but...
Play Meliobi. I'll Reap or so to Reap with the Ultim. I'll give it Instrument of Silence to the Ultim as well. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to Rakuzel's Chant to tap the Venator Ultim. I'm going to Call the Void to smoke his...
Dang.
I'm going to Seek or Swim to discard a card at random.
I was ready for that Venator Ultim to go off.
Yeah.
Get busy.
I drew 2 cards that work in conjunction with each other this game. Okay, it's your turn. I will draw.
See Shadows. I guess I will Looter Pillage to steal 1. Play old Bruno.
Yeah, you didn't lose an Amber.
I will mug my old Bruno. Play Whisper.
Better?
Yep, check what's up.
Alright, I'm going to say Untamed. I'll play Eldest Bear and a Meliobi. I am going to have this Meliobi fight your Meliobi, and then this Meliobi is going to fight Bumblebird. And it's your turn. I will draw to you.
The Forge. Alright, I will... say Shadows. I'll fight Eldest Bear. And Cement Shoes the Eldest Bear. I'll play Francis. Guess old Bruno is just gonna chill. Your turn.
Lord Farquaad.
When Hot Tub Stream. Doggo arrive. Thank you, Lord Farquaad. 26 months. Wow. How the time flies. Yeah, Meliobi's alright.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Meliobi. I think
Yeah.
Meliobi is totally fine. I do think you can't, like Buzzle, I think you can have too many of them.
Yeah. Although Buzzle, I think, is next level.
Two Buzzles is like
It's a
the
good
upward
number.
limit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Meliobi is oftentimes better Snufflegator. So,
Yeah.
Whirlpool Stream. Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable, I guess. I'll play Hard Sign-In. I'll play Corrode. Honestly, I think I could get value from this Corrode because you've got Saurians, and this is like destroy most Saurians. It destroys at least half the Saurians in the set, right? Wrath of Ruin, I can destroy a flank creature. I will kill old Bruno because he is a bit of a pain to get to here. So it's your turn, I'll draw 3.
Say Untamed. I'll play Youngest Bear. Frog, Witch of the Dawn. Get back Meliobi, I guess. I don't have anything to Mollymock. Play Meliobi. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Chelonia. I'm going to put Instrument of Silence on my Meliobi. This Meliobi will fight your Meliobi, and I will gain 1 and Rage the Witch of the Dawn. This Meliobi is going to fight the Youngest Bear before I get tempoed out of the game.
I'll say Shadows. I will scoop to the Chelonia to kill it. Francis will fight the Meliobi. Both get 1. Play Mac the Knife. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Saurians. I am going to play Magistra Vita, who's going to exalt the Meliobi so that I can reap with it. I am going to play Laposaurus. I'm going to play Medicus Lacus. I am going to play Spoils of Battle. Capture onto Medicus Lacus, then Lacus and my Meliobi will both capture. I will take 3 chains here. And it's your turn. I will drop and draw 3 and say check with 7.
Well, I'll say Saurian, I guess. I'll play Rostrum, play Medicus, play Consul Primus, reap with Mac the Knife, and I think I just have to take 3 chains. So I will. Your turn.
Yeah. Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I will take 3 chains. Raise the tide.
You do Forge.
Oh, hey. Just not with your Amber.
Yeah.
I am... Okay, Lapisaurus is going to kill Francis the Economist.
Oh, yeah.
I will hedonistic intent. I want to say I did that before I killed Francis, so that I got that. Yeah. Hedonistic intent, then kill Francis. Magistra Vita is going to reap Exalt Meliobi. Medicus Lacus is going to reap. And then I am going to Decadence Horrid Sinon to kill Consul Primus. Then I'm going to play Good of the Mini. These Beast, Dino, Dino. So they live. You got 2 dinos, but then you got a bunch of outliers who don't live. So they all die. I will say check with 7, and it is your turn. I will drop a chain and draw 3.
Play dinos. Fight the Lapisaurus.
Okay.
Rostrum the Exalted Amber off that to there. Fight the Medicus. Play Paraguardian and Magistra Vita. Your turn.
I will Forge. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Deepwater Druid. Eliobi will kill your Medicus Lacus. I am going to Reaper So to reap with Magistra Vita. I'll Exalt Hard Sinon to reap. And I will say check with 6. Chain 2.
Forge. Say Saurian. Carpe Venum to exalt 2 enemy creatures there and there. I'll fight the Meliobi. I'll play Spoils of Battle. Capture, capture. I'll rostrum 1 here. Then I'll fight this Sinon.
Okay, let's game.
Wow.
I had to go for it.
Jeez.
I don't think... So the thing is, I don't think this deck can win if it doesn't end the game when your opponent's not expecting it. I mean, I was like looking at like Maelstrom and infighting. It's like stuff that wiped my own board. So I just like had to go for the win there.
Dang, that was crazy.
I couldn't. I was gonna have to trade off one of my important dinos if I wanted to get rid of your. I think maybe it was correct to. It may have been correct to trade my Magistra Vita into one of your Medicus Lacuses, and then go to the mini, and I would have killed everything. I was hoping, since you had just taken a Saurian turn, if you took a Saurian turn again, it was going to be literally just attack twice, right?
Because I hadn't drawn much Saurian up to that point, so the rest of the deck had a good bit.
Yeah, I hadn't played much of my Saurian either, so...
Tribune. You're on Spirit.
Okay. Yeah, I think had to trade there. I didn't want to. It didn't feel right. I wanted to like try to keep as much of my board intact as I could have. And like I said, I felt like leaving you with just 2 Medicus Lacus would have been fine, but fortunately, it gave you too much. Gave you too much agency. Like
it let me get through the stupid Lapisaurus. So
yeah, I think I needed to trade.
The
thing was I don't think I would have ended up threatening if I hadn't that turn. But I guess my Medicus Lacus would have been alive. And the thing I don't know, maybe we both would have been in a situation where we both just take chains for the rest of the game with the Medicus Lacus there, which I think is what would have happened. Because I don't think I was ever going to forge with Medicus Lacus.
No, I mean I just have to take chains constantly, which sucks, but
I mean you lose the game.
I lose the game, yeah. If you forge for 6 amber off your creatures, that was the amber I got back to win the game, so you can't just let that happen.
Yeah. Roll this yet. Likely mulliganing
9. 4.
Yeah, his hand's still loaded up. Yeah.
I will also mulligan. I don't know what a good hand looks like with this deck.
So I do not like the decks we have tonight, except with the exception of the Star Alliance deck.
Yeah.
These are decks I would not choose to play under my own volition in any circumstance. Were I not compelled by the stream to play these decks, I would. At this point, we've played enough DT. I would never look at these decks again. I wouldn't. They're all slow. I mean, I know that last game was fast, but it's only fast because these decks don't have great amber control.
Card hollow decks.
I don't think I'd ever card
it'd be
hollow.
Really.
I don't think I would ever card hollow a Keyforge deck.
Yeah, it'd be really tough.
I'll play Whisper. Your turn.
Play Gabuk and Mookling and Washed Away to raise the tide.
Okay. Destroy some artifacts.
It would destroy artifacts if the tide is high. Destroys all artifacts.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Altruist, Rostrum, Paraguardian, and Magistra Vita. And I will use Magistra Vita here to Exalt and Reap. And then I will Spoils of Battle capture onto Vita. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Saurian. Played Undegnathuses and City State Interest.
Yeah, I didn't draw City State when we played.
Your turn. I don't know that it would have helped.
I don't think it would have
helped at all.
It would not have. It would not have. It would have helped the turn I played 6 dinos.
Yeah,
you would have had to at least fight me. Not the turn you abandoned, shipped me. The turn after when I played 6 dinos. All right, I am going to say Saurian. I am going to play Medicus Lacus and Venator Altum. I am going to Reap with Paraguardian, and I will Exalt so that I can ward. I am going to take this from Whisper and throw that on Mookling. I am going to fight. I'll Reap with Vita. Reap with Whisper. Okay. And I will draw to not that.
This deck, I don't even want to play this deck. I'm right there with you. I'll say Sanctum. I'll play a Round Table and Orb of Wonder and Aja and Gatekeeper
I'm not even gonna do any of the rude things to you that you did to me with the.
Yeah.
You can at least go get something here. Okay, gonna say Saurian. Neither of us have the time. Wait, did you raise the time?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
All right, how do I want to handle this? All right, I'm gonna rostrum onto the Moogling.
Yeah, he's done called dinos.
Oh yeah, I said Saurian. I'm not even playing cards. I don't even care. Don't even care. Mega's Legus will go fight the Moogling. Vita will fight Gabuk. So destroyed. See what happens. Estieri Urso. It is tapped, right? It is put into play tapped. Guardian will reap.
Gatekeeper has taunt because of round table. Each friendly night creature gets +1 power and gains taunt.
Yes. I will take 3 chains. I'm not drawing any cards this turn anyway, to raise the tide. And then Venator Altum will go kill Gatekeeper. He will take some damage. Alright, I'll say check with 6, and it is your turn.
Say Saurian. Play Altum, play Quintina. Use Orb. Get reach advantage. Play reach advantage. Fight. Guardian. Fight. Awesome. I'm done.
Okay, I will forge. I am going to say Untamed. I am going to play Bumblebird. I'm going to play Youngest Bear, Meliobi, and Keyfrog. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Okay, play Ritual Bounce and Frog and Flumph and Fertility Chant. And
I am going to say Untamed. I am going to Mollymock the Ritual Balance. I am going to Persistent Hunting Saurian. I'll take 3 chains to raise the tide. See if I care. Meliobi is going to fight Senator Quintina. Bumblebird will fight Quintina. Youngest Bear is going to reap. Let me reap with Medicus Lacus. Oh, I could fight with the Keyfrog instead of I could fight your Keyfrog. Yeah, my Keyfrog will fight your Keyfrog, and I'll forge using this Amber from Medicus Lacus.
oh, yeah, I forge. Also.
Yeah. Can't stop the forge, but all creatures are enemies. It's all enemies. It says choose a house, exhaust each enemy creature of the chosen house. So not blinding light. Okay. And it is your turn. I will drop a chain. Draw 2.
Sorry. I'll first or last purge each lowest power creature.
Which is 2s.
Which is 2s.
The youngest bear.
Sorry, youngest bear. I'll play Marshall Ewer.
I'm gonna @ Natalie Russo on Twitter. Tell her that you killed this youngest bear.
I'll raise the tide. Play Badge Magus. Play Bulwark. Aha! I'll just fight this Magus like.
Okay.
No. That's there, that's there, that's there.
I would take this tide again if I wasn't going to 7 chains. I would do it again. All right, I am going to say Saurian. I am going to Spoils of Battle. I'll capture on to Vita. Reap with Vita. I can Exalt and Reap with Whisper. Transfer from Vita to Undeck Nathos. And I'm going to ostracize the Undeck Nathos. Okay. And it is your turn. I will drop chain and draw 2.
It's time.
It's time.
The Sanctum. Play Avenging Aura. All allies.
Oh no!
Assault 2.
Oh my god! The rules lets the assault compound. They now all have assault 4.
Very exciting.
Well, the ones near Bulwark.
Yeah. Okay.
If I had the rules entry memorized, I would just have spouted it off there, as if it were some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh episode.
I'm gonna fight Whisper.
Okay.
Badge of Magus triggers. I will fight Whisper with Floomp.
Yep.
And Ultim will fight the Vita. Then he takes 3. Bulwark will assault down Miliobi. Aha will take out that Mollymawk. I'll Reap with Marshall Ewer.
Yeah, it's a Avenging Aura player here.
The best card in Keyforge? Alright, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play One-Eyed Willow, Shoulder Id, Francis. I'll mug.
At least I got to take that turn.
I'll mug the Undeck Nathos. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain.
Because
lose to 6 Amber.
I lose to 6 Amber. When you look at like 8 creatures on the board, an artifact, and 6 cards in hand, you can't stop 1 Amber. There's a problem.
Yeah, and you're losing your entire ass to 6 Amber.
Yeah, your deck's got a serious problem right there. When we played 6 times, I feel like we've played it more than 6 times. I know I've purged it with, I think twice, at least twice, just to get it out of here. Which is kind of like playing it.
That deck is. And the funny thing is, like, that deck is too functional for
yeah,
for reversal, right? Like,
yeah. Purge.
It is too functional for reversal.
There you go. Have fun.
I mean, that deck has a lot of board wipes. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah. It just, by the time I played it in our game, I would have played it in the first game. It was over. I would have played Maelstrom and given you like 12 amber that was on my creatures. So medium strength decks go in the Abyssal Conspiracy.
We still haven't played that.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet. Yeah.
I haven't imprinted it yet.
I wonder what the sass on that deck is. I wonder if it could take the title
For the lowest sass? Or
no, for the title belt, the swindle,
that
final
that
swindle title,
the swindle
sass,
leaderboard.
Yeah, the leaderboard there. Because if it's like a 58 sass or something like that, you know, the deck has too many creatures to be awful.
I gotta imagine that leaderboard is like pretty curated at this point to some really good decks in all those slots.
The Abyssal Conspiracy is the second. It's after the Key Rack and the second Keyforge co-op. We have not played Abyssal Conspiracy yet. We haven't printed it.
A lot of work.
Yeah, that is a lot of work.
Print something, cut it out.
And we wanted
I cut my hand open last time.
We wanted to get into DT.
Yeah.
Now that we're in DT, we want to get back. We want to get back to the good decks.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
We're so close. So close.
I want to get back to decks that are drawing like 10 cards a turn. As opposed to a deck that plays 6 dinosaurs in the same turn and loses.
Yeah, it is every TTR pulls event. You're not wrong. What's up,
Hey,
Internet
hello.
Mom and Dad? What did I roll?
You rolled a 4.
Okay. How's it going?
How's it going?
The first round just has to be done. It has to be done with.
I am going to show this hand, and I'm going to mulligan this hand. I think it is defensible to mulligan this hand because I will play turn 1 Tabor, right?
Well, yeah.
And then my turn 2, I'm priced in the shadows, and that is just a pitiful sack of coins. It's barely enough coins there to bludgeon anyone to death. So, I think it is correct to mulligan this hand. Yeah, Eddie out of 10.
It's pretty good. He's currently passed out and
He's
halfway
trying to
in the hallway.
Yeah, I think he's trying to find some place that's cool.
Yeah.
That's not incredibly warm. So we are not Pacific Northwest, so we're not in the unreasonable heat, but
Still heats up in this room very fast. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But if I'm going first, like you can I think you aggressively mulligan for Jericho. She works turn 1.
Yeah. So good.
And then I present an immediate threat the rest of the game. You are Pacific Northwest?
First thing I would have done was go and buy a window unit for every window of my house and make my power bill $4,000 that month.
You have our condolences then.
Yeah. Okay.
This hand is like comparable. I am going to play Guildsmite Nutcaster and tell you to go ahead. I'll draw one.
Okay, I'll say sorry, and I'll play Lapisaurus, and I'll Decadence to. I'll fight the Nutcaster.
Yeah,
I think is the.
He likes to tap creatures.
Yeah. It feels worse to go first than all the sets.
I
still go back and forth on that, honestly.
I think it depends on the deck. I think it's very dependent on the deck. It's the Worlds Collide conundrum. In Worlds Collide, I really liked going second because you could establish a strong board. But there were a lot of decks, especially the Logos ones, that really liked going first because you got to Tao Tao or Eddie or or Igor, you got to set up your answer turn 2 to whatever they played, right? So, yeah, Eureka. Well, Eureka was AOA. I don't think Eureka was printed in Worlds Collide, right? But
right, yeah.
But
it's great.
Any set with Eureka, you really want.
You also have like Archon.
But Eureka is in this set. Yeah. Sorry, Bill. To your point, yeah, Eureka's in this set. So Eureka decks want to go first. Archon's callback decks want to go first. So,
I feel like Mass Mutation, you always want to go second.
Yeah.
Almost always. It was a lot. It was a lot of decks wanted to go second. Obviously, it always depends on the deck.
You got to play.
Yeah, you get to slap a bunch of mutants on the table.
Okay, I am gonna say Star Alliance. I'll play Z-Force Agent and Z-Wave Emitter, and then I'm gonna Unity or Discord to bounce it, and then play it again. Then I'm gonna give him a Shield Gelator, and it's your turn. I will draw.
Unfathomable. I will corrode him.
Oh my god!
Shouldn't have given him that.
Shouldn't have given him the armor.
Yep. I'll play.
See, like that right
Call
there.
Void. Discard Maelstrom.
That right there, it just like shows you how draw dependent the set is. Because you could have Good of the Many, but that was it for Saurian. Right? Corrode would have worked. You could have had some combination of unfathomable stuff. But the Untamed was also not killing him without some sort of elaborate shenanigans, right? Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Agent Septia and Volmart. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Play Saurian. I'll exalt each flank creature. I will Carpe Diem to exalt them. Play Cornus and Octavia. Fight the Volmart. Sure.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play the Flying Spectre. I'll play Sea Urchin. I'll play Dipno. I'll play One-Eyed Willow. Play Dipno there. Okay, I'll draw.
Say Saurian. Fight One-Eyed Willow. Play Ultim. Oh my god, he's an Aquan. I'll fight him.
Okay, trying to go to the mini.
Yeah. Stupid. I'll discard go to the mini then. It just kills Lapisaurus. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Seeker Needle. I'm going to use the Flying Spectre and steal one. I'll play One-Eyed Willow and Francis the Economist.
You can only do it if it's the tide's high, right?
No. Oh, if the tide is high. Oh, whatever. I'll reap twice. Whatever. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
I'll say Untamed. I'm gonna play Miliobi. I'm gonna play Infighting.
Dead. 1, 2.
I'm gonna play Witch. Get back Miliobi. Play Miliobi. Play Miliobi. Your turn. Table 6.
Okay, I am going to say Unfathomable. I am going to Sink or Swim to discard a card from your hand. That's a good hit, I think. I am Going to play Seabringer Kakoa and Wakolia. I'll capture onto Francis the Economist. Dipe, no. Going to Omni. Choose to use Francis. If I use Francis, I give you a key. If I don't use Francis, you'll get to have creatures. I'm gonna go for the Amber control play, I think. I'll choose One-Eyed Willow. I'm gonna raise the tide with chains. I'm going to abandon the ship. Witch of the Dawn can stay. The other 4 creatures go back to your hand. And then One-Eyed Willow will fight Witch of the Dawn. It's still alive. So. And it's your turn. Say check with A. I'll drop a chain.
Well, I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play Maelstrom. I carry Guilt Spine. I'm done.
Okay. I will forge. I am going to say, I'm gonna say Shadows. I kind of want to like sculpt my hand, but I get to Fly Inspector. I get to Seeker Needle, Curie, Guiltspine for 1. I want to borrow nothing. It's nothing to borrow. And then I got this booby trap. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll drop a chain.
Okay. Play Saurian. Play Altum. Lapisaurus. Magister Vita. Exalt Reap. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Infallible. I'm going to Maelstrom.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And then I'm gonna play Seabringer Kakoa. Yeah. This is the hot pools, the hot tub stream tonight. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw a tail, so check the 6.
Play Play Deepwater Gruin, you gain 1. Play Meliobi, Witch. Reap or so. Reap with Meliobi. Your turn.
Forge.
Yeah.
I am going to say Shadows, so I'll play Francis the Economist, Dipno, Fly Inspector. I'll Seeker Needle the Deepwater Gruin. And it's your turn. Drop a chain. To you.
Saurian. Horns Octave. Venator Altum. Play Lapisaurus. Play Magister Vita. Exalt. And Reap. There. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows, so I'll play One-Eyed Willow. Francis the Economist is going to fight Meliobi that's got an amber on it. And then I'll Seeker Needle to finish it off.
Doing the one for the needle.
I did. I will fly Inspector to steal one.
Maybe I should have taken through chains like 4 turns ago, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. It feels really bad.
Yeah, especially since you had to Maelstrom, so
yeah.
you're like even further buried. I guess I have Dipno send the Seabringer after Cornisson, since that stops me on board. Then I'll say check with 6, and it's your turn. I'll drop a chain.
Can I stop one amber? Answer. May surprise you.
May surprise you.
It's no. It's never been yes.
You took the same 3 turns in a row.
So awful.
Ugh. Didn't even get to. But Val Jericho was literally the bottom card of the deck.
Alright, we only have 2 more games of this really awful pod.
This is
You're on bird.
Herb. Both of these decks are not.
Yeah. It's really bad. Elder and Spirit are both 2-0 right now. These are both 0-2. Is this a skip? Ooh, can we skip?
Oh, we'll let chat decide.
Can we skip it?
Are we allowed to skip this game, chat?
Can we skip it?
This is 2 0-2s. Neither are playing for a spot. Both of these decks are miserable to play.
Can we skip it?
That's one skip. That's the one skip.
That's all I need. 100% to skip.
Do we get
no? You don't.
No elf. Nopers.
Nope.
Skip.
That's 2
all
skips.
right, 2 skips. The skips have it.
That's a tie. Good job, y'all.
All
You're
right.
tied. Boom. All right, let's get to the meat. All right,
I don't
Spirit
know.
versus Elder.
If we had to play 8 games of Keyforge in a row with decks that were that bad, I don't think we would be friends anymore. The stream would end. We would no longer be friends.
Pretty bad. Okay. This game actually matters, sort of, for placement.
Yeah.
Both are already advancing, though.
Crokinole replacement game. We'll play Enchanted Plumes.
Play Enchanted Plumes? Yeah. We have time for an Enchanted Plume.
We'll play Enchanted Plumes, because it would be fun to try that again.
Yeah.
We'll run back Enchanted Plumes.
I also bought the Power Rangers deck building game that just came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who publishes it at?
Renegade Games.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers board game was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was
the same publisher.
Same. It was a very. I thought it was the same publisher.
We can we could play that instead if you want. It's very simple. It's pretty simple. It's like one player plays bad and one player plays good.
Ah, okay, that's a neat. Yeah, we'll try it out. You know how to play and all that.
It's a deck building.
It's a deck. Yeah, I imagine it's just. This one's the fight number. This one's the buy number.
Although it might be better for us to just play Enchanted Plumes.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah, that's probably an hour plus.
Okay.
Of playing, and Enchanted Plumes is like 30 minutes. So
the games aren't bad. Like it sucks to be on the receiving end of like the beatdown I received in the first game, but the second game was very close.
Right? That game was really good, I think.
The second game did the worst thing it could possibly do.
Give hope.
It was give me hope. It gave me hope that I could win that game. I made the plays that I had to try to win.
Yeah.
And I think I was like one misplay away from maybe winning that game. It would have altered like the course of the game at least. 9. 5.
I rolled 9?
Yeah. Okay. Looks like a mulligan.
That is definitely a mulligan. The Power Rangers game, you like can equip you have, everyone plays like a ranger or a villain. So like the villains you can do 2v2, you can do 2v1, or you can do 1v1 for the game. Like the villains start on like the Power Rangers start on their like human side, the villains start on their scheming side, and you can play cards from your hand. Each character has 4 slots, and like color on each side of the card. And there's like certain colors of cards you can equip to them. So they all have like different stuff they can equip, I guess.
That's neat.
And if all those action cards have like an activated ability where you can pay the cost of it and tap it to use it to do its ability. The game is just trying to reduce your opponent's health total to 0. There's a deck,
sort of like Star Realms thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like Star Realms. There's a deck in the middle, but there are hero and villain cards that heroes can buy hero cards, but villains can't buy hero cards, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And if there is a hero card in the center while at the end of the villain's turn, it deals damage to them. But you can fight it to discard it. There's like a fight value, so you can like get rid of cards that the heroes could buy with your buying power.
That's neat.
Yeah,
that's neat. It's like it's kind of like draft. You can counter draft too, right?
There's also signature cards for each character. So like they start off outside and play. They cost a good bit, but they go right into play and equip to your guy when you buy them.
We're discussing the new Power Rangers deck building game
by Renegade Games. So you can buy that, and then you can buy the Power Rangers can buy Zords, and the villains can buy Master Cards. The Zords like equip to your Zord Bay, and you can like pay their activated ability to do stuff. And once you get enough Zords, you get summon the Mega Zord. If you get all the Zords, you can summon the Mega Dragon Zord. Very cool. Oh wow, not a good hand.
My hand's not great either.
I will play.
We don't know. We were just discussing it. We skipped a game between two decks that are very bad and very unfun to play. So we were discussing a makeup game for that time, and Justin floated Power Rangers, but we're gonna go with Enchanted Plumes. We're gonna run back Enchanted Plumes since we both know how to play it now, and that's a good quick game. All right, I am going to say.
Also ordered like maybe 2 more games yesterday. So look, I keep seeing games I want, and I gotta buy them. I gotta have.
Oh, you have a job. I do not. So
got to have it.
All right, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Shield You later, and I'll put an Amber Vac on it to raise the tide.
I can't think of the names of the games I bought.
And I'll draw 3.
Which
well,
is
that's not a good sign.
But I know. Oh, one was from the same publisher that's put out Destinies and Criminals of Crime.
Oh,
or Chronicles of Crime.
We've been loving Chronicles of Crime. Chronicles of Crime is fun.
Yeah,
that game is really fun. We had to fight a genetically engineered ape. Well, we didn't fight it. But we had to watch a genetically engineered ape terrorize a town.
Yeah.
All right, my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to say Star Alliance. It's Voltron time!
I want to get the game that
Z-Ray.
Shut Up and Sit Down just reviewed. Dream Crush. But it's like a party game sort of where 3 characters are on the board, and it's like each of them have traits that you flip over each round, and you have to guess which of your friends is going to choose the person to be their crush.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, each round, and as like new things are revealed about the characters, that's every round. There's like,
oh my God, what a great idea for a game.
This person's writing a memoir or something like that, right? It looks really fun. Actually, I think Brett Andrus worked on it. It's from Mondo Games.
Okay,
I ordered that. I believe I ordered that. If I didn't order that, I'm gonna order it. It looks like a really good party game.
I'm gonna slap a Z-Wave emitter on. And it is your turn. We'll draw 2.
The other game is called It's a Wonderful World, which is a drafting game where you're building like a tableau, like a card drafting game, kind of like Seven Wonders-ish.
Okay.
Which looks pretty cool. All right. I'll play Keyforge now. Play Ultros Rostrum, Magus Lycus, play 2 Spoils of Battle, stack all that up.
If I had a single Star Alliance card, Shield You Later would go tell Medicus Lycus exactly how he could get it. I am going to... Yeah, I'll capture those. And I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play The Flying Spectre. I'm going to play Seeker Needle. I'll play Gas Pipes and Francis. Yeah, I'll play... he is warded. Okay, it is your turn. I will draw 4.
The Shadows. Wait, no. Say Untamed. Play Bumblebird. Play Fertility Chant. Done.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm gonna discard Booby Trap because I have to shoot my own idiots with it because you won't play creatures. Gas Pipes is gonna go kill Bumblebird, I think. And then the Flying Spectre is gonna steal another one. Francis the Economist will fight Medicus Lacus and do some damage. And then I'll Seeker Needle to do. And then I'll hit him with a sack full of coins.
The whole sack.
The whole sack. Just. Yeah.
You brought the whole sack, but you only needed a coin.
Yeah. And it's your turn.
Alright.
I'll say check with 9.
Okay. Say Shadows. Play Sea Urchin. Capture 1. I'll Looter, Pillage, and steal 1. I'll mug the Z-Force guy, I guess.
The Shield You Leader.
Yeah. Play Whisper.
Just all goes back to him. Alright, start of the turn, he awards. I am going to Forge. I am really not incentivized to call anything other than Shadows right now. This feels like Mass Mutations setup where it's like, I just steal all your Amber. I'll Flying Spectre. I'll Seeker Needle. Gas Pipes will fight Whisper to dump that on her. Then Francis will kill Whisper. I'll say check with 6 and it's your turn. I'll capture that with the Ambervac.
Play the stuff. Your turn.
A Forge. You didn't generate any amber for me to steal.
No.
With which I could steal. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Z-Force Agent. I'll play Tabor. I guess I'll play him like that. The deck does have infighting, right? Does not. Does it?
Nope.
Okay.
What's the other one?
I'll play Z-Force Agent and Tabor. The Shield Gelator is going to go spray down Medicus Lacus. It'll also spray down Consul Primus. How many upgrades to go get? There's all the Z-Force stuff and the Ambervac. No Under Pressure. No Mole. No Hand Cannon. Okay, it's no attachments to go get. So, it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay. Play Carpe Venum. Fight Tabor. Ostracize to purge.
No. No, how dare you.
I'm done.
You'll pay for that. I am going to say Unfallible. I'm going to discard Maelstrom. I'm going to play Seabringer Krakoa. I'll play Guiltspine Netcaster. I'll capture onto the Seabringer. I'll play a Guiltspine Netcaster. I'll discard a card at random from your hand. Then I'll Storm Surge you. And it's your turn. I will draw 6.
That works. Say Untamed. Licky Frog. Play Persistence Hunting for I guess Shadows is actually probably the call. I'll Reaper Soda, Reap with Key Frog, and
Alright, I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna borrow your rostrum if you don't mind. I'm gonna use the rostrum. I'll play One-Eyed Willow, and a Diagonal Spymaster, and a Sea Urchin. And use the Flying Spectre. And then I'm gonna tell the Sea Urchin nothing personnel kid and shoot him. And it is your turn.
Okay. Play
I'll
Shadows.
draw 4.
Play old Bruno. Play Shoulderhead. Play Francis. Go ahead.
Going to say Unfathomable. Gonna play Abandoned Ship.
Alright.
Put those 3 into your hand.
These. Which ones?
Sorry, those 4.
Okay.
Bruno gets to hang around. I'll Dipno Francis into old Bruno. And then Seabringer Kakoa will finish him off. And then I'll Reap with Guiltspine Netcasters, and they'll exhaust some of my own creatures. I'll play another Seabringer. I'll tell you check with 9, draw 2. This deck so far outclassed the other decks in this pod.
It's not even close. Not even
Captain
close.
Valerico was in the bottom 5 cards of my deck.
Yeah.
This deck didn't even need to do the busted shit you did to me to win. It's just that Abandoned Ship is just so stupid.
Okay.
So stupid.
Well, we're done with that pod.
Well,
Get out of here,
here we go.
please.
No one can say that we didn't finish this pod.
My goodness.
I mean, they can say that, but
Boom.
no one can say that we aren't finished with this.
We are definitely finished with that pod. One more pod. Group Y.
All right,
And then that's
the
it.
Spirit Advanced. This deck is going to
Yeah.
get clowned on.
It is going to clowned on.
It's going to be clowned by the rest of the decks that are coming up.
Utterly clowned.
Elder's got some legs. It didn't lose to like an active board, right? That's what it requires.
I think that's basically it.
That's
Yeah.
like the precursor to being a good deck in this set is like your opponent played 6 creatures, you don't lose.
Okay, let's enchant some plumes.
All right. We played this yesterday. No, Monday.
Yeah.
It's all I'm unemployed. All the days blur together now for me, including but not limited to the days I was employed. The dreaded peahen.
The dreaded peahen. These are all good. Okay.
All right. So this is the pile that's getting shuffled. We'll do a quick overview of the rules again. There are 10 colors.
10 colors.
And
0 through 6.
0 through 6
In a 2-player game.
In a 2-player game. This game does scale up to 5 players.
6 players, actually.
Oh.
The box is misprinted. This
Ah.
is 2 to 6 in the rules.
Well, there you go. So,
I meant to ask Brendan about that.
all right, and then we get 9 cards and we pick 6
Yep.
as our opener.
Our goal is to make the prettiest peacock.
Yeah.
Or the prettiest group of peacocks. We're going to be drawing plumes from the plume deck and playing them down to craft our peacocks. Everything in the top row of a peacock, you basically play it as a reverse pyramid or funnel. Create a funnel of peacock down to the body. So you can play everything in the top row is negative points. The next row down, you can start whenever you want. But you have to have a color from the first row, or from the row above it. Yeah, it's definitely a good casual game, and there was more strategy than I thought there would be, for sure. We started getting into it.
It's 9.
No, I did a much better job explaining the rules the first time, I think.
Well, you were prepared to.
And I was prepared to do that.
So we like to see. It's some pretty plumes right here.
Pretty plumes.
Pretty plumes. Oh yeah, I like those plumes.
Like the plumes?
I like the plumes.
Some poor plumes.
How will you ever
can never face the peahen like this.
Alright, so this gets shuffled again.
Then we take the top 7, and then we shuffle that and put it on the bottom. Then we're good. We start the train. Maybe I'm dumb. We'll see. Maybe I don't. I'm not a professional Champions player. I just want to make that clear.
7. I do like games with variable endings.
Yeah, where you don't know when it can happen. It's a good little.
I like that. Like when you have an idea, but you don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move the keys out of the way. Don't need those. Where we're going.
5 cards, creating the train.
Does the train size change with the number of players?
It does not.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Decide randomly who goes first. A 4. Alright, you're first.
Alright. So, yeah. Draw. Draw. And draw. These are like moderate values there.
I'll say I'll play this, and then I'll do a swap, and draw. On your turn, you can play 1 or 2 cards down, and then you either draw 2 cards.
We have both started a peacock.
Yeah, this is the beginnings of a peacock.
If we wanted to, we could finish the peacock. You have to finish a row before you move to the next one. So if you start a new row, you've stopped the old
go
row.
up again. And
your plumes have to match plumes that existed in the first row. Oh, sorry, the previous row.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. I will one. I can play just one, so I think I'm just going to play that one, and then I gotta get greedy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and then draw, swap. So I will swap.
Alright, play 1, and I'll draw, and draw. Okay, your turn.
Play 1. Play 1.
When you finish a bird and put the card face down, does it actually have to match? It does have to match, yep. So it has to follow the rules, but it's just hidden from your opponent at that point.
Yes.
I never played Arboretum or Parade.
Draw.
Arboretum? One more plume for this bird. Or another. It's fine. And then I will
go big.
Play the second play. I'll draw. And draw. Going big. Going big definitely hurt me last time.
Play that. And draw.
Put this down. Put this down. Then I will swap and swap. Alright, your turn. There are 10 colors, and there are 0 through 9 in each color, but for a 2-player game, you remove all the 7, 8, and 9s of each color.
Play one. I am going to swap. And draw.
Play one, draw, swap.
Play. Swap.
Play that, draw, and draw.
Play. Draw. Have to swap.
Alright, play this and this. Then draw. And draw.
I am going to complete this bird.
It's a done burb.
Play. And I'll draw.
No burbs. Done burbs. Play this. And I'll draw. And draw.
All right, I am going to play, draw,
Complete this burb.
I love the way the peacock actually looks finished.
Oh yeah,
got it all
that's really cool.
laid out.
Then I will draw and swap.
Okay. I am going to play and then complete. I will draw.
Play. Draw. And
Start a new bird. Play. Draw. Draw.
play. Draw. Draw. Can't believe this is the most intense game you can play.
I know. There's a lot going on. I wish I could narrate plays, but it like would be literally telling Justin what I'm playing.
Yeah.
Like what I'm planning.
Just play stuff.
Yeah.
You could get in big trouble if you were just playing stuff randomly in this game.
Alright, I'm gonna start a new bird.
4.
Yeah. Yeah. I will draw. I gotta replace. These are somehow not the same color.
Yeah, it's very close. Place. No, can't place that. It was this guy. I will swap and drop.
I am going to place. Draw.
Complete. Draw. So map.
Mine.
Yep.
I am going to place complete.
How much time is left in this game?
Not much.
How much time is left?
Not a lot of time.
Place.
There was time now.
Draw. Oh my gosh. Draw. Gonna make a quick burb or two.
Yeah.
Anything for a quick burb.
Okay, I am going to. Jeez, do you think I can finish this bird in time? Sure. Hiding information from myself. Okay, I'll place and I'll complete. Screw it. Points is points. I'll draw.
Place. Draw. And
okay, I'll start a new bird. Draw the peahen.
oh no!
Okay.
All plans.
Yeah, so these are play.
Okay, so he said it's best.
It was best to, what was his exact message?
It
was best to
total up negatives, and then add bonus points, and then add everything.
yes, negatives, then bonus points, then the rest.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1, 2. Wait, it was bonus points, then subtract the negatives, and then
Yes.
everything else.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
bonus points for completed peacocks.
is the number of cards.
Number of cards. So 1,
So
2, 3,
10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Yeah,
So
10.
2 10s.
So I got 10, and 2 6s, so 22, and 3 is 25.
Okay.
All right, so I've got 25.
Then subtract negative points.
So I've got 4, 15, and 7, 22. So
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So I have 3 points
To start, and then total up all non-top row stuff.
Okay.
Values. And reveal hidden cards. Okay.
So I can just scoop these up then, right?
Yeah, you can scoop them up.
The bottom rows to get them out of the way.
So plus
20.
12 plus 15 plus 5.
$54, $59, $62, $65 plus my 3, $68.
At 55.
Okay. I was trying to end the game before you completed your.
That bird would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
If I got to that bird.
I had a bunch of 6s. I had a death grip on some 4s and 5s that you had. I didn't want to relinquish them because I saw you were trying to build the pyramids. So I was like trying to desperately hoard them. So
There it is.
Nice quick game. That was under 30-minute game.
Yeah, that's great.
Love games like that.
Outstanding. All right, cool.
Lots of strategy involved. Yeah.
Big brain peacock thinking. Thanks for watching.
I'm gonna go strut out of here now with the peahen.
The Nathan streams tomorrow.
Yes. So tomorrow, my plan. I have turned off the alarm. I will wake up whenever I wake up. Now, my bladder is usually the thing that wakes me up in the morning, and it'll wake me up anytime between 6:30, like it did today, or like 9:30. So, but anyway, probably by 10, I'm gonna start playing. I'll start streaming. My plan is to play the Lab of Legends, which is like the Slay the Spire version of Legends of Runeterra. They released 5 new characters for that, so that'll be fun. There's actually multiple difficulties. I'm going to try to get through all the normal difficulties, because those are kind of like snooze fest. Only the really bad characters struggle to get through those on normal difficulty. So my goal is to try to be doing the harder Lab of Legends for the stream tomorrow. Because that's actually fun, interesting content. So, and then I'm going to play it by ear from there. I'm just going to kind of start streaming and, yeah, just hang out. So there you go. I will, Lab of Legends, there's no time limit. If I were playing ranked or whatever, there would be a time limit involved. Plus, Lab of Legends will tilt you very briefly. It won't enrage me like Ladder can, because they did just release a new set. I've been keeping up with like the top meta decks. It looks like the Lurk deck is good, the other character that was released, there were three champions that came out this week. The Echo doesn't look like he's got what it takes to cut it. But the 2 Lurk champions, they're basically designed to work together. That deck looks like it's pretty good. But that deck does not look like it requires higher brain function to pilot. You just kind of play your creatures and attack with them.
Love it.
It's not even like the one thing I will say about Runeterra is that the aggro decks in Runeterra often do require you to know the matchup. It is not just play your dudes and attack. Now, that's what the primary game plan is. And if your opponent does not play a 1, 2, or a 3 drop, they have probably lost the game. However, if you're a control deck, even decks that are like designed or tech cards to beat aggro decks in that game, aggro has cards that it plays to get around that kind of stuff. For instance, Noxian Fervor. You have to, and that's the timing rules in Runeterra, I think, are what really separate it from Hearthstone, because that gives you the ability to outplay people. You can bluff stuff. If you're holding open mana and your opponent knows what you can do to blow them out, then you can actually bluff cards. Yeah, I think there's a lot of chance to outplay people back and forth in that game. So anyway, that's what I'll be looking to do tomorrow. May play some ladder in there. I probably won't. I only made it to like gold last season, but I didn't try hard. I was just trying to get to a rank where you get extra foil cards. They have like prismatics, and you get more depending on what like bracket you end in. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. I'll play Runeterra. I will likely play some Noita. I don't know if I'll look into the Twitch interaction yet or not. But I'll also probably play some Trials of Fire. I've been trying out the Cataclysm difficulty.
Oh.
And that is no joke.
Jeez.
There's one monster in this game I do not think I've beaten yet. It is very difficult. There were several characters that I didn't understand how to play, but I've been playing some more and they've grown on me. One of them was the Spirit Seeker. He was a dude who like you had to like sacrifice resources you had already put into play. So it's like stuff you had to pay to put into play, and then a lot of his cards are free or cheap, but you have to sacrifice those things. And I was like, oh man, this guy seems awful, but I've been playing him some more, and I kind of like what he's doing. So yeah, there's lots of Trials of Fire is really interesting. I gotta say, it's probably of the Slay the Spire clones out there. I use the term clones loosely.
The mechanic,
yeah, the deck building, character controlled versus a dungeon stuff out there. This one probably has the widest difference between a lot of the other games that are in that format. So, and I would lump in the Legends of Runeterra Lab of Legends into that as well. because that's almost ripped wholesale from Dungeon Run.
Yeah, that's very. It's
Hearthstone.
like the kobolds, whatever.
Kobolds and Catacombs thing. It's very
That's
similar.
Very similar.
It's very similar to that. It is on rails. You have the same fights every time, which lets you plan ahead. And the Kobolds and Catacombs, a lot of times you were like, I pray I don't hit this boss because it just beats me.
Yeah.
But in this one, I do think that the order in which it forces you to deal with things is very interesting because you have to choose your cards in a very deliberate manner. Because if you like Misfortune, I think is a good example. Her deck really struggles against the 5th fight. And it's because in that fight, it says whenever the opponent's character takes damage, they get an extra point of toughness, and they get this thing called they get this ability called Tough, which reduces all damage done to them by 1. In Misfortune, when she attacks, she does 1 damage to anything that blocks. So her ability is actively a detriment against those decks because all it does is just make that deck more powerful. So when you start building your Misfortune deck, you got to figure out what your game plan is for game number 5 because it is not to put her on the table. Because if you put her, she doesn't even have to attack to use her ability. It's just when you have characters attack, she uses this ability that does a bunch of shooting. And so she is actively bad versus that deck. But she's really good versus the first 3 fights, and she's pretty good against like the 7th and 8th fight. She's pretty advantaged against those fights. It's just those middle 3 fights like to just beat that deck into dust. So you have to like make a game plan for those couple of fights and then try to swap into change gears back into what you were previously doing. So yeah. Anyway, more of that tomorrow.
Yeah.
More of that thought press. More of that. So
cool. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
There you go.
Have a good night.
See ya.